That's what I want to know.
I mean, I can't wait to hear you guys'
Oh Lord.
opinion.
Let's see.
We live, so let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hello, everyone.
No bell? Oh, there it is.
Bill, what about the bomb?
What? What got a? Oh.
It's like a space shuttle or something.
No, that sounds like one of them. That sounds like one of them bottle rockets you bought from the corner store or something. That ain't even no. That ain't even no whole rocket or nothing.
Really? Let me tag you good folks to this.
Don't tag me.
Yep. Let's do this.
You said don't tag you?
I thought y'all was gonna surprise me and still come down, but you ain't got no setup here, right?
Oh, you thought we was coming there?
No, I know you wasn't. You told me that, but it would have been. And then watch when I'm back in NYC, you'll be like, "Then you down here Thursday? We going into the studio." I'm like, okay. I'm here. This counts for one visit where I'm here. That if I'm not here, the team was here. I'm in the building.
My bad, my brother. You gonna be with us for a little minute, right?
Yeah.
Are you
Well, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to come back. Apartment is when is it? December 1st.
Shit, that 3 weeks, ain't it?
Yeah, after Thanksgiving.
Listen, these days are flying by. What's good, Tracy? Welcome to Tangy of Life, everyone. I am your host, Veronica, back with you on this Thursday night. So glad to have you join us, my brother, Mr. Unrealistic Expectations. Where did he come up with these names? I'm like,
yo, you got to call us the Doodle Bops one night. Ask your kids who the Doodle Bops are. They know who they are.
The Doodle Bops?
The Doodle Bops. Google it.
Okay, then.
It's 3 of them. Veronica Doodle, Mr. Unrealistic Doodle, and Brother Fatine Doodle. Just Google it.
Okay. All righty then. What's going on, Brother Fatine? All the way from New York WBLS radio station with us.
I'm holding up the whole building by myself.
By yourself.
By myself.
Hey. We could have came up there and sat with you.
That's all right.
What's going on, Cicely? Sly. Well, welcome back, sir.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So glad to have you join us tonight.
Wait.
LaShonda. Huh?
Time out.
Sly been missing in action. Yeah, but he's back with us tonight.
Time out.
Kinda?
Time out. Ooh, it's after Labor Day. It's November. Why does Mr. Unrealistic Expectations have a pair of white pants hanging up and a blue shirt look like he's going to put it on Friday night to wear out?
Well,
white pants.
Well, as long as I don't have them on, it would be okay, right?
Yeah.
I just had that hanging back up in there because that was something I was going to wear last weekend, but I just never got a chance to do it. But as I was sitting there, I didn't even notice that they were sitting behind me. So I'll
y'all don't wear white after Labor Day?
Yeah, I think that's out the window now. I think
people wear white. Knows me know I'll put on a pair of all white in the doggone heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't think anybody pay attention to that rule anymore.
Juan does.
Who?
Tawan does, but it's
Oh,
white.
she does?
I thought it was white shoes, but yeah, Tawan does.
Yeah.
White
Well,
looks good in the snow in the winter. White, yeah, white looks good.
Michaels, we haven't even started on the letter yet, so you have not missed the ding. We're just chopping it up right now. But guys, welcome to Tanky Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. So glad to have y'all join us tonight. And we do have an email letter. So you guys ready to jump right into it? Let's get it. So the title says, Don't Like Grudges. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. That's right, Michaels. So it says, Dear Tanky Tea, my son is 25 years old and I've had custody of him since he was 5 years old because his mother decided drugs were more important than us. So I divorced her and I got married again when I was about 8 years old. When he was about 8 years old. Shut up, Victor. He is getting married in February, talking about the son. He is getting married in February. And just a few weeks ago, he asked my wife and I for $1,500 to finish up some last minute things for his wedding and our grandkids. We gave him the money and told him, don't worry about paying us back. Just recently, my wife found out that the money we gave him was not for his wedding, but he gave it to his side chick to pay for her rent and car payment. My wife decided to call him and put him on speakerphone, and when she asked him about it, he raised his voice and told her to mind her effing business and she's not his mother anyway. I then grabbed the phone and told him to apologize to my wife. He refused to apologize and said he doesn't want her at his wedding. I then told him if my wife isn't welcome, then her husband isn't welcome either, and a child needs to stay in a child's place. He then says, I love her. He then says, I love her more than I do him. Since then, we haven't spoken. Am I wrong for defending my wife? Should I reach out to him to let him know I'm still here if he or the grandkids need me, or will it make me look weak, like I'm trying to kiss his behind? Sincerely, it's not about the money, it's the principle. It's not about the money, it's the principle. I'll let you guys handle this one. Men,
So
brother, go ahead.
I think a lot of times, even though I don't know the letter, I think a lot of times I can predict it because my names kind of go with what we're talking about. But to be honest with you, him and his wife is one. So you got to side with your peoples. But at the same time, when you give somebody something, you can't once I give you some money, even if you lie to me about what that money is for, I gave you that. Now, if you decide to do something else with it, then I can't trust you no further with the money. But at the same time, I get it. You talking about stay in a child's place, but that's a grown man about to get married. So apparently he can't handle his business. So he's asking his, parent and step parent for money. So there's a whole lot going on with this. But I think the father stepped out of place when he let the wife talk to his son crazy. And when he raised his voice, I get it. You got to protect your peoples. But that man grown. But he's still acting like a child because he's asking his parents for money. So I really think that this is really a touchy situation. But is it really worth you cutting off, all ties with your son? If it is, then do it. If it ain't, it is what it is. So I'll let
But was he disrespecting the wife though?
Yeah, he did.
Was the wife what I meant to say was the wife out of line, but she was just.
I think she was out of line only because once you give somebody something, it's theirs. Now, once what they do with it, you really don't have no control over. Yes, he got the money off of false pretense, so he's a liar. You know what I'm saying? But for you to chastise him about bad decisions that he's making, even though he's getting married, you beating a dead horse. So I'm gonna I'll let Fatim go ahead and jump in on.
Veronica, go back to the part where the son, the point where the son and the mother, I mean the stepmother had what did she say
It
on the
says
phone?
just recently, my wife found out that the money we gave him was not for his wedding, but he gave it to his side chick to pay for the rent and the car payment. My wife decided to call him and put him on speakerphone. And when she asked him about it, he raised his voice and told her to mind her effing business and that she's not his mother anyway.
Got it. Okay, so when Victor started off, I totally agree that the husband and the wife are one, and yeah, and since this young man was 8 years old, the father remarried. We don't know what the relationship was, but going forward, he came and asked them for this money. If that's their money, they gave it. Did she push the envelope? I don't know if she stepped across the line because she put him on speakerphone. I can see if she had the phone or called them with the husband not there, the father not there, and did that. I would have waited for the father. But if you put on the speakerphone, basically the father is there. And if you put them on speakerphone, you let them know that we're still speaking as a unit. I would have rather the father spoke. That's why I'm saying some people. That's what I'm saying. People got to understand in relationship sometime, and this is where I'm saying, at the end of the day, you just got to understand the circumstance. And she hit a nerve right there, and the father should have went there because see, if he'd have pushed back at the father had the right to push back at him. So now the father pushed back, and he was right to push back. Yo, you don't disrespect my wife. I don't give a damn how old you grown, whatever. You don't disrespect my wife, stepmother, whatever to you. You don't disrespect her. She didn't disrespect you. You might have felt away, but she called you out and you got your ass busted. That's number one. Number two, if I was the father, I'm going to see my son. Damn right. He's grown. I don't give a damn. I'm going to have a man-to-man talk. And I would have a conversation with him, not chastising him, but have a man-to-man, straight-up conversation. And I would say to him, yo, if this was in your situation, how would you handle it? If you was in my place and you had a stepson, or your wife you marry a wife and you had a child that is not hers, and your child did what you did, how would you handle it? And I think he may look from that perspective and say, you know what, I handled that wrong. Maybe she shouldn't have came at me like that. But my reaction, it was over the top, and I don't have a problem apologizing. But the father need to go by himself, not on the phone, man to man, and have a conversation with him. Now, if the son don't want to talk, if you want to be disrespectful, then we ain't coming to the wedding, and that's all to it.
Nah. Hell no. I'm going to
what do you mean hell no?
I'm going to my child wedding.
I ain't going. Yo, you don't disrespect like that. And then, well, I hear you. Yo, so it's no line. So he could just say, mind your effing business. And so if that's the day, then what stops it tomorrow? And then after you go to the wedding and he disrespect her again, now you want to put hands on him?
So, all our dynamics are different. So I understand with me having a son that eventually I have to relinquish my control or influence that I have over him. With my daughters, I can probably still have some kind of sway, but once they get on their own and they have a man in their life, then I'll probably take a step back. But it'll probably be a lot. I'm more hands-on with them than I am my son. Because every now and then, even though he's 16 now, he won't raise up, but he'll be like, well, I got it, daddy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and I let him fail, then I come in and bail him out. But that's my son. I have to, I got to let him be a man. So regardless of how he got the money, yes, you lied to me and you betrayed my trust, but you still at the end of the day is a man. You a cheating man, but you still a man. So I would still respect my son.
Let me just say this. If I go in my in-laws' house and disrespect the mother, I would catch a bullet. So I'm just telling you, I don't even curse I'm grown. I'm a grown MF man, but I give that respect. And I don't care about you being grown and gotta be a man. Being a man is being responsible, Vic. And at the end of the day, you don't do that. Where's the responsibility? Saying that I'm a man because you at an age and acting a fool don't make you a man, bro.
But
That just
see,
make you in a sense of age. That don't make you no damn man.
but see, he was being responsible because, in honesty, he knew his pops was gonna give it to him, so he can make that. If you got a crutch, you're gonna always use that crutch. So regardless of the fact, the side chick needed 1,500, or was it 12, 15, whatever it was,
15.
15. The side chick needed 15. He knew his people was gonna give it to him, and he did that. He got her the money. He took care of that responsibility. He doesn't have to pay it back. He don't have to do anything. Yes, he did some shady shit to get it. I get that.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I
have a
don't
problem
agree
with
with
that.
how he got the money.
Mhm.
But all I'm saying is that I feel like he didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I didn't say no. I'm not questioning the money. I'm not questioning. I'm questioning the disrespect to his father's wife, his stepmother. That's where I'm at. I don't care if he lied, he got caught, but he got called out. He got called out by folks that gave him. Yo, you don't just step on the people that just gave you something. I get it.
Why?
If she'd have called him, why? Because you don't. Come on, Vic.
It's not
Where's
no
the
come on.
respect, man? Yo, I wouldn't do that. Yo, bro. If I know you. And I don't have no reason to disrespect you at the end of the day. And if I do, I'm out of line, bro. So because he's 25 by the age or whatever age he is, I think he's 25, you show respect and be responsible as a man. And if you do cross the line and you know you was wrong, just man up and just say, you know what? I was upset. I hate that you called me out as my stepmoms. I didn't appreciate that, but I didn't really have to curse at you. That's all I feel that he owes her. That's it.
Now, see, I'll say this, Veronica, and I hate to keep jumping over you, but
No,
my
no.
thing is this. This is what I can't stand. I'll ask you for something. Hey, man, I'm in a tough spot. You know what I'm saying? Let me hold this. And then you start treating me differently because I asked you for some money, or you start talking to me differently. So if I ask you for 1,500, if you ain't never, butted in my personal life for however many years I've been alive, I feel like the dudes felt like, oh, so you talking to me or you questioning me about my side chick because you gave me 1,500. You damn right I'm gonna cuss your ass out. So I just feel like, yes, he was wrong. But the part that we not really getting at is at the end of that letter, he said that the son said you always chose her over me. So that means, and I get that. I get that because
He didn't say always though.
what he said.
He says, he then says, I love her more than I do him.
Okay, well, um, that type of love is different, and to me, he's supposed to. I mean, and I understand that kids, want to say, "Oh, you're supposed to love my mama," but to me, I love myself more than I love anything else. And in order for me to take care of somebody else, I have to take care of myself. So, with that being said, if me and this woman are one, I have to love her as much as I love myself. That means that I love you more than I love my kids. But I'm willing to lay my life down for my kids to prolong my legacy. But see, a lot of people think when they hear stuff like that, they're like, oh, you being selfish. Oh, no, that's just prioritize my life. Me before you. That's just how I feel.
Well, isn't that how they say it's supposed to go anyway? Like
That's me. I don't know how it's supposed to go, but see,
I'm just
that's
saying.
the thing. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, that's the thing. There is no right or wrong way when it comes to meet morals. It's all about how you feel inside when it comes to what's morally right and what's morally wrong. So, like I said, yes, I will lay my life down for my kids, but in order to do that, I have to make sure I'm straight first. So that's just how I feel. But it's what it is, though.
Let's see what the people are saying. Michael says, please reach out to him because it's a lack of communication and his son needs to understand he can't talk to his wife like that. And his wife helped raise him as well.
Wait a minute, please. But we don't know that. We don't know if she helped raise them. I don't know if we got married. That's it. We're assuming they had a good. Every time everybody doesn't have a relationship with their step parents. I mean, I can't sit here and say that everybody has a real strong relationship with their mother or real strong. I mean, everybody's different. We don't know. We just assume and we interject ourselves and what happened with us into somebody else's situation. That's why I always try to think outside the box. Go with what we got and try to go from there. But for him to flip on the mama and say, you ain't my mama or something, or you just my stepmama, to me, it's like, there's some tension there.
Yeah, I don't know how many men is going to allow that. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't got no choice but to allow
it. No, I don't. Because I go,
So
I'll whip my son's ass.
Nah.
Yeah, well, he'll whip mine. Yo, let me just say this.
Man.
Yo, you don't come. Yo, I didn't disrespect my father or mother at 16. No, Lord, I've done it at 25. And my mom's went on a little bit much. My mom's embarrassed me before, but I just not going to disrespect her. And if it was a stepmom, I just don't do that, man. And my aunt came off on me wrong, and she disrespected me, and I was a grown man. So I took her upstairs in front of my mother and had a conversation. And my mother had a talk with her and told her, don't ever do that to me again. I'm a grown man. Do not treat me like I'm 12. But there's a time when I think the father has a right. We are parents, man. And if you allow your child to step over you or yours, then they'll be stepping on you like a doormat the rest of your life.
I mean, we can go round and round and round and round.
I know we could.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's just how you feel. I ain't gonna say brought up like that, but I'm not built like that. Because if anybody in my family would tell you, if you say something crazy to me, ever since I was small, I'm gonna fire back off on you, and I'm willing to take whatever punishment that come with it. I've always been like that. I've been like that for 40 years. It's gotten me into a lot of trouble. It's gotten me a lot of ass whoopings, but that's who I am. And I'm not saying I demand respect, but if you disrespect me, I'm gonna get back nasty with you. And that's just who I am. And some people say, well, how can you walk around like that? I'm like, well, how can you not walk around like that? Because I'm not gonna sit here and hold something in and lose sleep and let my hair fall out and all this other shit. Nah, if you say something crazy to me, I don't give a damn how old you is. I'm gonna fire right back off on you. Because sometimes people use their age, or they use their status, or they use this, that, and the other as a crutch for somebody not to say something to them. Not me. If Barack Obama, sat down at my house and broke bread before I did, I'm gonna kick that motherfucker right out my house. Bro, you might be, no. I don't give a damn who you is. And I loved him as the president. He was the second best president we ever had. But it is what it is, though.
Who was the first?
Bill Clinton.
Oh, the first black president.
No.
I know. I just jived.
Well, I have to say that I'm the opposite when it comes to that. Like, but I love to hear you guys talk on this topic right here. So I'm just.
We did. We went round and round. Now we giving you the platform.
No, I'm good. I'm just saying when it comes to respect, I'm different in that situation. Like Vic is saying that he don't care about the age and all that. Like he gonna say what's on his mind. I don't know. I look at that different. I give respect to people who's older than me. That's just me. And I know my mouth can be real loose at times, but I know when to hold it.
I mean, if you come off crazy, I don't know what the stepmom said. You know what I'm saying? That she came off crazy, but she put on the speakerphone, and I could see how this worked. But the father should have taken the lead on this, and that was his mistake. The father should have taken the lead on this, unless she's the one that went in the bank account and took out the $1,500. But still, they did it as cohesive as a group. So I guess he felt that she could go. And I know, I hate to say it, but some women jump out front where they don't need to jump out front, and that can cause more friction and more problems at the end of the day. So I fought the father. I think the father's making some bad decisions. I think he made the first bad decision by letting her go first on this. And I think the second decision is he need to go talk to his son. And if you're gonna wait for apology, you may not get that apology, but you need to go lay the law down and say, you a grown man, you do whatever you want. If you don't want to talk to her no more, so-and-so, but you ain't going to disrespect her. And if you feel that you can disrespect her, then if you feel that I'm not going to tolerate that. And if you ain't going to talk to me the rest of your life, then that's so be it. Let it be where it be. But that's his decision. That's the son's decision. That's not the father's decision. Yo, you made your bed, you lie in it.
I think it goes, I'm sorry, Victor.
No, I jumped over you. I'm sorry.
I think it goes way past the stepmom in the relationship with the son. I don't think they had a bad relationship. I think it's because the son got caught doing what he did, even though, okay, yeah, they gave him the money. It's his money. They gave it to him, let it go. But I just feel like he was more embarrassed, more shame or whatever, that he got caught for doing that. And that's why he lashed out at the stepmom.
But I think what Fatim said is 100% right. And I totally agree when he said that the father should have confronted the son instead of the stepmother, not because of her status, but because the father should check the son. You know, I get that, because if that was his mother, his stepfather should have came to him man to man. So maybe that's why he lashed out. And I totally agree with you, 100%. Now, if it was on, like you said, if it was on the other foot and he bought money from the mother and her husband, the stepfather should have reached out to the son and say, listen, bro, let me talk to you. Because a lot of times we can take criticism more from a man, because men know how to talk to each other, versus y'all picklehead, aggravating ass women that like to use these special adjectives and want to be, and go on, like Fatim said, on and on and on and on and on and on about something. Say what you got to say and let it be done.
Picklehead. Wow.
I know, picklehead. Jeez.
You got on green. You got on green.
Oh,
but I don't know. I think because she was the one that found. Now, me personally, I would have handled it a little different. I would have went to my husband and I would have been like, "Hey, you need to talk to blah blah blah," because he didn't spend the money on what he said he was going to spend the money on. But she took it in her hands, and who knows? Maybe her husband said, "Call him." Put him on speakerphone, call him and ask him. We don't know how it went down, but I would have let the father talk to the son instead of me calling, unless they had that special relationship like that, and she felt like she could talk to him about it. I mean, we just don't know.
Let me ask y'all this. You ever call somebody and you realize they on speakerphone? What you say? Why you got me on speakerphone for? So I remember I would call my son. This was a long, long, long time ago. I would call my son and he got me on speaker. So I'm like, man, why you got me on speakerphone? He's like, my mama want me to have the phone on speakerphone. I said, put her ass on the phone. I'm like, listen, what me and my son talk about is between me and him. And she told me, she said, you call him on my phone. So you know what I did the next week? I bought his ass a phone. So now what you listening for? But my thing is, if I call Fatim and I got him on speakerphone, the first thing Fatim like, yo, bro, I mean, you call me on speakerphone, you call me on the phone asking me about so-and-so. Who all there? Why you got me on speakerphone? Like, bro, if the stepmama want to talk to the son, call that man. Don't put him on speaker. Just call that man. Or y'all go to him and have a face-to-face conversation.
Yeah, and I just to say this, not to add much to that, but usually when I call somebody on speaker, the first thing I say, yo, I got you on speaker. I'm by myself. I'm just moving around, trying to do something. Are you cool with it? And if they say they cool, if they say, nah, I'll pick up for a quick minute, then I'll pick up for a quick minute, even if I have to shorten the conversation, but I give them that respect.
Yeah.
Well, it was a couple comments. I wasn't gonna really respond to Stevenson because he's asking a question.
We need to go.
Yeah,
let's go.
He was asking a question. I mean, it didn't happen to me. He said, "Would I let my son disrespect my wife?" I mean, of course, I would not want that to happen. But if it happened, I got to handle it. You know what I'm saying? But I got to remember, I'm sitting here with a level head. We're having an easy conversation right now, and I I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wouldn't fly off the handle of my son. But if anybody who's ever been around my kids know my kids ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? My kids are 180 degrees from my personality. They're just not like that.
I'm just curious how the mom. Now, I'm just curious. We're not gonna find out, but I'm just curious how the stepmoms found out that this money was for the side chick. Because see, the question is, if she found out this, that's still an accusation, unless she just saw something. But that goes to her husband, and then the husband first thing is, "Yo, I need to talk with you. You said you borrowed so and so." See, that's why Victor agreed with me. That man-to-man conversation, because this is a delicate situation, and when a woman gets involved with about a woman, this man is getting married. So at the end of the day, he may not want nobody to find out about the side chick, but if his father confronted him, not that he's gonna feel great, but there's another level of man, that there's an understanding there, right or wrong. There's an understanding, and and right there they can have a conversation about this. Even if my moms came to me about a side chick and I'm getting married, it wouldn't go over well. I wouldn't disrespect my moms, but I probably would walk away, because she's not going to understand. She's going to try to chastise me, and that's not. But if my father came to me, yo, man, come here, man. Yo, I heard you got Tanya. You gave Tanya so-and-so. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Dad, I couldn't come to tell you that. It's a different conversation.
Yeah, because I'm going in that.
And you gonna get DDT too.
And that's what the stepmom got. She got it.
She got DDT.
Superfly snooker.
Why
baby.
do you have a side chick and you get ready to get married in 2 months?
See, and that's the thing. But see, like the thing said, a man would not approach his son like that. It's hey man, he gonna be like, come on. And then guess what? Even though we might be in the house together, guess what we ain't doing? We ain't getting loud. It's almost like we whisper, like, come on, bro, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's a different kind of thing.
So I agree with you. There was a lot wrong. But I'm gonna tell you this though. If the stepmother knows about the side chick, then that's too many people who know. But if the stepmother was wrong and she was accusing him of it and he didn't admit to it, then that could be a whole other thing too. Because
but he did.
Who admitted?
He said mind her business, so that's telling her, yes, I
No, all he said was mind your business. He didn't admit to it.
That's admitting.
No, see, look.
Because in that case, he would have said, I don't know what side chick you talking about.
She wrote, nah. When I tell you to mind your business, that means mind your business. Yeah. That ain't saying that I got one. That say mind your business.
Stay out my business and let me handle my side chick.
Now he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
He did not say that.
He didn't say that.
See how y'all throw them extra words in there?
No, because it might have not been like that. He might have taken a portion and gave her something just to so and so.
Then he should have. Then why he didn't say that?
She might have been pregnant and he needed to get an abortion. She needed to get an abortion.
Or maybe
pay for it. You don't know. At the end of the day, you don't know what the situation.
So he still was cheating. Bottom line,
we don't know that. We going on what she said.
It might have been a female friend. It might have been a female friend that was in a bind, and he needed to give her some money to get her out the bind, and he was just being whatever. And he was like, mind your business, because that ain't my side chick. That's just a friend of mine. And she was like, oh, no, it ain't. Because y'all don't like to listen to reason.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this. If see, that's what I'm saying. This is an interesting twist now. Again,
yeah, because y'all always
no, it's not about twisting. It's just the problem I have, and now I'm zooming in because Victor does this a lot. Is I'm zooming in on this here. How the hell did she find out that this was a side chick?
It doesn't matter how she found out.
Because I think she's adding a little flavor to this letter. That's what I'm thinking. She's adding flavor to this letter to get us to react. She don't really know. I'm going out there on the limb. She don't know if this was a side chick. She don't really know.
Did he deny it? Did he deny it?
He didn't deny it or said it was true.
He didn't deny it because it is true.
He told her to mind her business. That means shut the F up. Don't come confronting me on whatever on some BS that you may not know what you're talking about.
So let me ask you this, Veronica. Let's say me and you, we just super tight. And I come to you and I'm like, damn, Veronica, I need, $600 to do something. And I'm not saying you don't have it, but you don't have it to spare at that moment. So you were like, well, Vic, let me go holler at my peoples. would you really go holler at somebody else and say, I got a friend over here that needs 600? Or would you really try to borrow the money for yourself and give it to me?
I would probably say I need $600. You have $600 I can borrow until blah blah blah.
And then you
And then
would
I
give
give 600 to you.
and that. So then somebody come to you like, damn, Veronica, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know you and Vic was sleeping around. You gave this dude $600 and stuff. And what you gonna say? Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's exactly what you would do. Even though we ain't got nothing going on, you would say the same thing. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? You ain't go because you ain't want to say that Vic broke. You ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna you know what I'm saying?
First of all, nobody's gonna know that I gave you money. That's first of all, because
How the hell did she find out?
Exactly.
if it gets out, you have to tell that, because I'm not getting ready to tell nobody that I gave you money. But the bottom line is he's a cheater. He has a side chick.
Okay. Well, I'm again, you know, we'll go with the letter aspect.
Thank you.
As you delve deep into this, something ain't right. Something don't pass.
Yeah, something ain't right somewhere.
Something ain't right here. And I think that's it right there. That's the key. Because how the hell did she find out this side chick? How is all of a sudden this
People
is
talk.
the side chick?
People talk. You don't. Someone know the son, and someone told them, "Hey, you know your son."
If the stepmoms know, then the wife gonna know. Ain't no way in hell that if the stepmother knows, it ain't going to eventually get back to the wife or the future
eventually
wife.
That doesn't mean,
but that's what I'm saying. It'll be amazing that the future wife be like, yo, I know that money was for so and so, and I don't know where you came with a stepmom, but we'll go with the letter today. Again, the problem is he fired off, but the reason why he fired off is a lot of dynamics here. Victor's right. There's a lot of dynamics that we don't know. So I want to know how she knew it was the side chick. And if she can back that up, I wish she could text you or something, because I need to know. How the hell did you find out that this was his side chick, or the money was used for his side chick? Because a lot of people just, they make it more than what it is. Oh, that's your B over there. That's your so-and-so. And that just would be your friend. And some women go off, they make it. And then it pass on to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And then the next thing is she got 3 kids by him. Come on.
I can't stand y'all.
I'm sorry, but it's something stinking this. It's something stinking.
So let's see what Stevenson says. He says, from my understanding of the letter, his daddy wrote the letter. Did his daddy write? Yes, it's coming from the dad. So that means the daddy did his investigation too. So now him and the wife are on one.
No, he didn't say that. He said the
what? He had to. Why would he just?
Because the stepmom found out that the money was given to the side chick, not the daddy.
I'm quite sure she explained how she found out, when she found out.
She should have put that in the letter.
Can I say something? Remember last Thursday on how the daddy stayed out of a lot of things? See, that's one thing about us men. If we see some shit, unless y'all make us react to some things, a lot of times we'll just sit back and be like, I don't know nothing. So I'm pretty sure the daddy ain't doing no investigation. He just going by what his damn wife said. If she say he was cheating, oh well. And you know your boy out there, and he got a side chick, and I gave him $1,500. Oh, for real? That what he did? Yeah. And oh, word. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna call him. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's what we do, y'all. Man, we don't be half paying y'all no attention when y'all say more than 12 words, unless you say sex, back rub, I bought, I saw, clearance, sale, feet, something like new car. If we hear
I ain't cooking dinner.
Yeah, we got trigger words: new, cat, suck, rub. We get to looking around and shit.
You so stupid.
But the first thing when you hear, you know what I heard, I automatically turn the volume all the way down. Yeah. I ain't want to hear nothing.
We watching LeBron go to the hoop. That's what we watching. LeBron go to the hoop.
No, this part. That's right, Jill. Men gossip worse than women do, and that's the truth.
But when we gossip, guess what we do? It's factual. We got facts. Yo, Fatine, bro, my son over there got a side chick. Man, how you know? He told me, or I seen him, or these are the receipts. But what y'all do is, girl, I was on Facebook, and this girl like 6 pictures that Vic had up there, and she hearted 2 of them. So they got to be screwing. Come on, man. Y'all.
But you do have people paying attention like that, though.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy.
I know. Because if somebody get to heart my pictures, I quickly, hey, stop that shit. I tell them in heart, hey, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
Don't do that no more.
I'm serious.
Heart in my picture.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Somebody gonna do that out of spite now. You know that, right? Heart your picture.
Hey, I heart your stuff.
They know we ain't messing around.
I'm just saying.
That's the best way to be incognito. I ain't messing around.
Let's see, Cicely. Am I saying your name right? I hope so. Cicely? Maybe husband made a choice to give him money as a couple, as a gift, and he told his wife what the money was really for. No, the wife actually told him. Wait, as a couple, as a gift, and he told his wife what the money was really for.
Whose wife? Is she talking about the? If she gave it as a gift, then she shouldn't have said anything. Well, maybe the wife was like, "Well, I ain't see no money." Maybe I don't know. It could. It's a whole bunch of things. But y'all like to come up, with all kind of crazy scenarios.
But not Victor. Jillian writes. She says about the husband. My husband comes home from the golf course telling me who's screwing who in the neighborhood.
But
and I will say this: there is some bedroom talk that does take place. There is bedroom talk that does take place, and I feel that as much as women talk, men do talk. Yeah, they do. It's bedroom talk, and at the end of the day, and you expect it to kind of be kept there, but some things happen that causes it, for somebody to run their mouth. But that's bedroom talk. If Michelle Obama didn't know certain things that went on with Barack Obama, I'll be a fool, because I know that he did tell her some things that probably he didn't tell her. He was supposed to tell her.
She know everything.
Yeah, so that's that's what happens with couples, especially. So, Jillian, I'm glad you put that in there, because that's bedroom talk, and that's what I expect. At the end of the day. But I'll tell you one thing. When I went to my boy's bachelor party, just the code of it. I just came home and I just said, "Yo, it just just got a little wild, and I had to get on out of there." But I ain't get out of there without a damn kiss print somewhere. So, but hey, it was on my pants. So what the hell? But I got out of there because and I wasn't gonna tell on my boy. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying, because y'all women don't tell us what goes on at bachelorette parties. So that's gonna just stay where it needs to stay.
Hell, you didn't open the bag. Now you better go on.
I opened the bag. I mean, I didn't do nothing. There's nothing. I'm just saying I came home with a kiss mark on my pants because, a person thought because I was there, I was down. And I was like, let me get out of here. And one of the things I was concerned about was what were the guys going to say to me as a man when I left. But I told my boy, I said, if any male say, anything like I'm soft or whatever, then we going to fight, because I'm going to show you how soft I am. I'm just not down with what's going to go down here at the end of the day.
But you stayed long enough to get a kiss print on your pants.
He tripped and fell.
Nah, I ain't tripping for. What happened is the person approached me and went. I was like, "Yo, no," and that's it.
And I'm out.
And so your spouse saw the kiss print?
I left my pants in the chair, and I got a call on it. But when I got a call on it, I said, "You remember I said that happened?" And yeah, you did tell me that. And then that was it. Nothing to be said, because I said
that's
what I
grounds
said.
Of cheating. To me, you're gonna
BS.
You're gonna take, first of all, you're gonna take your pants off before you come in the bedroom.
No. Wait. I took my pants off and put them in a chair.
Why would you take your pants off?
I already said what happened. I just was like, yo, so and so. I was like, I was approached. I was like, so and so, and I was like, I'm out of here, and that was that. So when the kiss print was, I was like, I told you I was approached. Nothing else needed to be said. I didn't do anything. I wasn't there for that. I went to drop something off for him. That's it. I went to drop something off for him, and that's where. And he was upstairs. Him and his best man were upstairs.
I'd have dropped something in her drawers and came home and laid in the bed like ain't nothing happened.
I didn't do that. Nope, I didn't do that.
Oh, Mr. Unrealistic expectations.
But I do know Vic knows what I'm saying. You know, it's certain things that we do talk. Some will go across. You know.
So you didn't have time to say, "Wait, back up." No.
She's tripped. She had on lipstick. She's tripped and fell, and her head fell in his lap.
No, because see, that's what's wrong with you men. So you had plenty of time. You saw this lady coming towards you. You saw her getting ready to bend down or however, whatever she did to get her lips on your pants. You had plenty of time to say, whoa, 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 whoa.
I said, whoa, after she
back up.
After she made that connection, bow. Oh shit. No, girl. No, ain't happening.
See, that's the difference between a woman and a man. Because if we would have saw a man coming and doing that, because you know she already been grinding and went down, we would have listened, back up.
Hold up, V. All right, bachelorette parties, y'all grab penis and all. Don't start that. Y'all be sucking penis and grabbing and all that. Don't do that, because most of the time at bachelor parties, you can't even touch them doggone girls. But y'all pretty much rape that doggone man.
Lies you tell. For one, I don't want them on me. Back up.
You just want them in you, huh?
Yeah.
Woo! That
ain't no woman walking out of a bachelorette party dry.
I'm just saying, if my man would have came home,
bachelorette party. You heard what I said, Veronica?
What?
Ain't no woman walking out of a bachelorette party dry unless she got a problem.
Unless she got a what?
A problem.
Well, I must have a problem.
You come out there like the desert, huh? You must have been to the Jesus Fall bachelorette party. You ain't been to a real bachelorette party.
I've been to a real one, but I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you it's quick. So every now and then, you know, this was when I was kind of out there some years.
Me neither, Cheryl.
So I was riding through on a Saturday. And I was coming through, and I said, well, damn, I'm going to stop by the hut and see what the fuck the hut got going on. And I pulled through there, like, damn, it's a bunch of cars in there. So I pull in. I ain't even see no flyers for no party or nothing. So you already know I'm about to go with this, Veronica. I pull in the hut. It cars everywhere, bro, down the street and all. And I walked in the door, and I see my boy Sid standing there. And he said, hold up, Vic. And I just, because they had the door to the right closed. I was like, I said, man, move, man. I'm trying to get that. You know, so I opened the door and I seen about I seen like a whole wall of women. I'm like, damn, this party thick. And I opened the door and I was going in. Man, they had about 2 naked niggas in there, man. And one of them was like on a handstand and the girl was sitting there and he had weenie right here in the face. Man, I turned around so damn fast, bro. So y'all women, you ain't gonna see that at no man bachelor party.
You kills me with weenie.
You know what it be at the man bachelor party? This is for team. I'm gonna tell them what be there. All right.
Yeah.
It be scripture. We read scripture. We sit around in a circle and we pass the Bible around and we talk about all the married men go first. And they say, well, this is why I love my wife. This is what you can expect. All this stuff. I'm telling you,
we play that. We play that. How did you get that? How did you find out what we play? That's the music we play at the bachelor party. That's it.
We listen to
play
scripture.
That movie.
And the only reason we put, you might think there's strippers there because we want to throw y'all off. And guess what? That's what we start off with. Honor thy wife. And we practice the, hey bro, you got to make sure you get these vows right. And we practice the vows for about 20 minutes to make sure he get them right.
Shut up.
I'm serious. And then we always tell the guy before you go home, just gargle with some alcohol so she think you drunk. That's it. Tell me.
Oh, so that's why Fatine had the lip print.
He put that on there.
Yeah. I walk around with a stamp with lips on it.
Yeah.
That's what
Most
You
men
know what?
don't
You
even like
lie
strip
bad,
clubs.
and you come up with a lie real quick too. I gotta watch you.
Most men don't even like strip clubs. Most of those strip clubs ain't nothing but like a sanctuary. We try and just get away and read scripture by ourselves, man. That's it.
That's it. Mhm.
Yeah.
And drink milk
And
and water.
drink milk. Yeah.
That's it.
Sure, I said, who sucks a nasty strip at a bachelor?
Nasty women.
Oh. Right, me neither, Mr. Sammy. I didn't know they had strip
Wait a minute.
clubs.
Them ain't female strippers, them male strippers.
When was this?
Oh, 2016, 17?
Oh, this was years ago.
That ain't that
Ain't
long.
that long ago. What the hell?
But I thought you was talking about something recently.
I mean,
But
they might have. When I'm telling you, I was
It
coming
was
through.
BC. It did happen in BC. It did Vic. It did happen in BC
shut up,
before
Steve.
COVID. That's
Oh.
what it happened. It happened in BC before COVID.
I'm just saying, Steve's talking about Veronica stop being a damn investigator. I'm just saying, my man is not gonna come home and take his pants off in the living room and then come in the bedroom. For what? Bring him in. Bring him in here.
You know, I have you thought about investigator. I don't even know if I should call her a friend, but there's somebody I know. And I changed her name and I call her Liv. And I always call her Liv. And she like, why you call me Liv? I said, because you remind me of Olivia Benson off of damn what is it? The
one that was
Law and
messing
Order.
with the president.
No, with Law and Order.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Olivia Pope.
I call her Liv because every time I talk to her, she investigating some shit. And I'm like, you ain't even a whole cop, but you miss your caller because she if something happened over here, she swears somebody called her. I call her Liv. I don't even call her
You might as well hire her because you are an investigator. You put her on your team. She said, that's a good team right there, boy. Put her to work.
Liv get on my damn nerves. Liv get on my nerves. So that's how I call her from now on, Liv. I don't even call her.
Hey, I was wondering where Marvin was at. He said, I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. Well, you was in jail, Marvin? Because, no, you couldn't been in jail because I seen you on Facebook. So you ain't been in jail.
I'm just saying, y'all just do some dirty stuff.
Oh, we just do some dirty stuff. Guess who we do dirty stuff with?
Dirty women. Dirty
Talk
clips.
about it. Match for match, one-on-one.
Well, I always say that a man can't do what a woman.
What?
A woman don't allow them to do. So I agree with y'all right there.
There you go.
Yeah,
that makes the women nasty ass women.
Okay, so let's get back to this letter. Let me see. Michelle said, first of all, why would he be getting married and he has a side chick?
See, Michelle, you got to mind your business. You got to mind your business, Michelle.
Not the first or the last time, but good question.
Well, why do you see? We like Fatim said it one time. We're trying to make sense on some bullshit. This dude is apparently getting married for the wrong reason. If he has a side chick. But so what if he got one and he still want to marry her? Y'all think everybody get married for love?
Don't ring that damn bell. Put that bell.
But see, that's the thing. We always try to make sense of some nonsense. Now, I'm not calling this letter nonsense, but I'm just calling that like, bro, yes, traditionally, you're supposed to be with one woman. No, nobody on the side. I get that. But this is some shit. So we already know this. If the son has a side chick, that's some shit day. That's just
to get married. I know women to get married and had a side dude.
Me too.
Yeah, side dude.
Oh, y'all just had to throw that in there, huh?
No, it's not. It's true. It's true. I know. I ain't gonna go that far. But
and the side dude be at the wedding with his dick.
Oh, well, Marvin, nobody be pressuring. Nobody ain't getting married. Well, some women do, but
some. Let me tell you something, Veronica.
All women do not pressure men into marriage. Some men pressure women, okay?
let me tell you something. All women pressure men because let me tell you what happened. We'll be doing something. We be doing it good. We be doing it hard. We be doing it soft. We be doing it unprotected. And then what y'all favorite line is, what are we? What are we? We cool. So if we say we cool, all of a sudden you get mad. Oh, you can have the cow. You can have the milk for free, but you don't want to buy the cow. That's like, well, damn, baby, why we got to get married? Why we can't just screw real hard and go to sleep every night? Why we got to complicate shit? But y'all the one, marriage is something y'all came up with. We ain't come up with that.
Before I got out in the world doing my thing, I had a friend. He was a neighbor, and he told me that, look, I sleep with a lot of women, and a lot of these women are married. I was like, okay. Matter of fact, he wore a belt buckle that said Dick, and a lot of people thought that was his name, but it wasn't his name. But he said that he never wanted to meet the woman's husband. He said because he looked at it as, I don't want to shake no man's hand that I'm sleeping with their woman or even come in their presence, because he feel that right there, that's violation and that's disrespect. Look, if you gonna give that up to me and you know you married, that's up to you. But I don't need to be meeting your man. And I just remembered that. And when I doing my thing back in the day, I slept with some married women
Was this in the
and men,
Bronx?
women, yeah, married women in relationships, and they called the cows and went on home
He
and
just
cooked
said,
dinner
yeah,
and
like
did
he
whatever
never.
they had to do.
Was
There
this
it
in the
is.
Bronx?
One was.
No, I'm talking about the dude you're talking about.
Nah, we lived in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. Because my cousin, he lived in the Bronx. He had a belt buckle that said Dick.
Wow. Yeah. So, but I'm serious, that's what I'm trying to say, and it's not about throwing women under the bus, but us men get thrown under the bus. And I'm not saying rightfully so at times, but just don't think that that label of men being dogs and women being pure, that's BS. And there are women out there that do doggish things at the end of the day, but they may do it a little bit better than men. Men are just blatant because you know what? Because if we get caught, society ain't gonna beat our ass. Bill Clinton got his jammy sucked in the White House. So what? So what? That's how it looked. That's how it looked. So Bill Clinton still could
So
walk
what?
around. People say, "Yo, man, this president got his jammy sucked." A lot of brothers, man, and sat here with Bill Clinton, man, they'd be like, "Yo, bro," and that's the way society is, and that's how we have become. Not all men. I'm not painting all men with this broad brush, but I'm just saying society. But a lot of us men that are heterosexual and that cheat, we don't cheat just with single women, and those single and married women don't just cheat with single men. Y'all gotta look at this as a reality and see that these are the problems and the issues that causes problems within relationships. And sometimes it make things better in relationships. Look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. They're putting out their laundry now, their dirty laundry at the end of the day. Will just admitted in his first marriage, he fell in love with another woman. Jada Pinkett just came out and said, yo, Will ain't been doing it for me in the bed.
And Jada wrong for that shit.
And she's wrong for doing it, and she gave up some. But they had an open marriage. So if they had an open marriage, they can talk about these things. You know why? Because they can talk about it. We are living we live in a lot of us live in glass houses, and don't want to throw. We want to throw the stone, but we don't want people to throw the stone back at us. I'm tired of this walking on water like Jesus, because a lot of us don't, but we pretend we do. And we don't. And we try to live our life like that, and we don't. So I'm just tired of it. I really am. I'm just really tired of it. I guess I'm older now. I guess when I was younger, these are the expectations. Man, at the end of the day, man, I ain't worrying over no woman no more, man. I'm not worrying over it. You do what you want to do. If you don't want to be with me, that's fine. You ain't got to lie. Don't lie. But if they want to be with you in convenience, then it's a different story, Vic and Veronica. If they with you for money or whatever, or for a roof over their head, then they're gonna lie because they need something.
Just drop the coochie off and keep it moving. You
Keep
come
it
back and pick
moving,
it.
man. That's
You come
it.
back and pick it
Don't.
up in a minute. By the time you hit the stop sign, you can swing back around and get it because I'm done. Just drop some coochie off. I'm cool. I can make my own sandwich. I got hot pockets around there now.
Hot pockets.
That's what I want. Her hot pocket.
Fatine is a little mad.
He ain't
No,
mad.
because I get tired of being because I'm tired of the world being put on our back, or all the problems being put on our back when it comes to cheating. And damn it, we're not cheating by ourselves.
But y'all cheating though.
Can you please read Michelle's Grant's comment, please? Because she's doing too much.
Who's Mike, Cheryl? Who Mike should I? Messy. Don't marry me if you got a side chick, because you can't handle me and her. I have a extremely high sex drive, and once you start getting slack, you gotta go. Divorce.
See what you see this shit, Fatine?
Yeah, I see it.
That is some shit.
Yeah. How you don't know? You know something. I'm gonna let a secret out the bag. Don't your women understand that sometimes another woman picks us up to make us more energized? Y'all don't even know that.
That's
all I'm gonna say.
Accent.
What does that even?
Another woman sometimes in our life picks up our sex drive, and we can handle too. Some can. It makes it.
But that's supposed to make us.
It spices it up. And sometimes you may have a high sex drive. That's cool. But at the end of the day, there may be some other things that be turning you off. But you know, when I'm tapping this, I got to go home. I got to be ready because Michelle is going to be on this. I'll be ready.
And then I done stopped by the gas station and got me a Superman pill.
Yeah.
Get me a Superman pill. Now my heart hurting. So you're gonna get an extra 7/16 worth of wiener tonight, and you're gonna think this dude he just all up in it. But this is the thing, you can have a high sex drive all you want, and that's cool. But I'll buy you a toy before you put me in the ground. You know what I'm saying? These knees got some miles on them. You ain't gonna you know what I'm saying? The thing about it is the weenie work. But if everything else connected to that motherfucker don't work. You think I'm gonna lift your big ass up all night and have to go to work and lift something heavy? Shit. No.
And you know what?
We have to get us a sex swing.
Yeah. And I'm gonna just say this. And now I know why some of y'all women are called cougars. I'm gonna tell you why some of y'all women are called cougars. Because the older y'all get, the more the hornier your asses get, and we got the mileage on us, and we get older, we get tired.
What did I say, Veronica?
I've
always said that. I've always been attracted to older women because you know what? They'll sit there and they'll drop that thing down like that right there on it. Go make you some grits, eggs, and some oats, and some hash browns and some hash, and they'll mix it all up in the grits. They'll feed you. But you got to get the fuck out of there. I'm dead ass serious though. Real talk.
Did you say grits and hash?
Grits and hash.
I'm dead serious.
I ain't never heard that.
I'm serious. Man, I'm telling
grits and hash?
You'll get you an older woman and get what she'll do. You'll be laying there, and goddamn Sally Mae get up and she gonna go get the rag. And she gonna wipe your little wiener off, and then she gonna go downstairs or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
And, but guess what? She gonna cook. And guess what she gonna tell you when your to-go plate out the door? I'll call you in a couple of days. And you gonna get the fuck on. I'm telling you. And guess what's gonna happen if you don't make your appointment? Somebody else gonna be in her damn driveway. So I'm telling you, they don't play about that shit, man.
No. Cougar. That's why y'all get called cat. See, y'all pussycats in the beginning, y'all them purr lightly. When you get older, you become cougars.
And guess
what?
Guess how they get you? Them be the ushers in church. They'll come up to you and hand you a piece of peppermint or whatever.
Wait. Michelle says she's a jaguar.
Yeah.
Michelle, I'm gonna give you a bell for that one, girl. Michelle says she a damn black jaguar.
You said peppermint.
They'll hand you a piece of peppermint. They'll hand you a piece of peppermint to see if you'll eat it. And you sitting there eating the shit, and then they'll come up, and they'll hand you another one, but the other one got a little note in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But she give you a house number because she ain't got no cell phone. So you got to call the house. So she's standing by the refrigerator on that short ass cord. You know what I'm saying? Talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got the 20, she ain't got the
They ain't got
25
no
feet
cell
card.
phone.
She ain't got the 25 feet card.
Nah, them old women ain't got no cell phone.
Oh,
They ain't got no cell phone.
God.
They
He
ain't got
said the
none of that.
short ass cord by the refrigerator.
She's standing
Oh
by
my
the
Leaning on it.
refrigerator like
stomach
this. Hey, and when you get, hey, but she'll give it way though. Cause when you get to her house, she got the letters on the refrigerator with her grandbaby on there. She got your name on the damn refrigerator when she was kind of talking to you and she was spelling your name and shit. And they got the banana next to it and shit. Like,
and
you
a
got the
peach
fruit
and a
and shit.
pineapple.
She got a flip phone,
Woo!
yeah.
Listen, you know this all too well, Lex.
Yo,
Hey,
it's true. It's
Michelle
true.
say she can spice it up. Michelle, how spicy we talking?
She said she a jaguar.
A jaguar, you know them jaguars be jumping in the water grabbing alligators and shit.
Yeah, she gonna go get her man.
But you know what, Michelle? Okay, like she said, she can spice things up. Now going back to what Fatine said about that's why you all go to the side chick or whatever can make things spicy for your relationship. That doesn't make any sense to me. So you can have spice with your side chick to make it spicy with your main chick. That makes no sense. Why not just make it spicy with your main chick?
Because sometimes your main chick does things that drive you away. And while having the side chick, it not only energizes you, it makes you, it peps you up. And then when you go home, you can tolerate some of those things that have pushed you away. That's why,
Those
Veronica.
sound like excuses.
There's not excuses. We're telling you facts now. I'm giving you a little bit of the man black book right now. And you're telling me it sounds like, see, that's what I'm saying. When we tell y'all something, if we told y'all, look, we ain't into one woman, y'all gonna find an excuse. If we say a side chick is gonna pick us up, oh, that sounds like excuses. We're telling you certain things and you're not listening.
Don't say it's like the black man book because not all black men are like that.
We saying that when we speak, we're not saying this is we're painting every man with this brush. We're not saying that, but when we talk about these issues, we're talking about people that do these things.
Shut up, Stevenson.
That's what we're talking about. We ain't talking about first of all, if we were talking about good men and good women not stepping out, we would be doing a different type of show. Okay? So we ain't talking about the good people. We're talking about the mofos that step out.
Okay.
So Veronica, let me ask you this, I just want you to paint a picture. I'm not saying you ever had anything on the side, but when I come home every day, I have access to tell every day. So we gonna do it this every now and then. You might spice it up, but if I'm having sex with you once every 2 weeks, I got to put my mark down because I don't want you to replace me with somebody else. So I'm gonna be a little extra with you, miss every 2 weeks versus miss every night. Miss every night, I'll be like, I can catch you tomorrow. Just throw that leg up. You know what I'm saying? I catch you to the side, whatever. But miss every 2 weeks, I'm trying to get everything.
Give me a little organ. You got a little organ key there?
I'm trying to put a toe in my mouth. No, man. Everything.
You know I'm a light feet. Cut it out. Okay, Michelle. Victor.
She said, what older are you dealing with? What she mean?
I don't know if she mean how older, how much older.
As long as you ain't dead, I reckon. I'll go to Faith Nursing Home and trying to be on somebody's beneficiary list.
I'll tell you.
Willie in my Christmas party. I'll buy you a motorized wheelchair. You ain't got to push no more, baby.
Yeah. I'll tell you, them women in the 50s and early 60s, they percolating. They percolating, baby. They running that 357. Hemi, boy. Shit. Trust me. Michael Bazin came out years ago and saying, yo, the 50s, the new 40. I'm like, what's this motherfucker talking about? And then, that's what he talking about. That's what he talking about.
But you know the thing is them older women, they got a chance to let that poom poom rest. It's sitting there all day.
Yeah,
It
because
just
they go on
resting.
hiatus for a couple of years and stuff.
And they
5 and
be
6
sitting, y'all be
years.
sitting
I
there doing
ain't.
them Kegel exercises. Them older women be doing them Kegel exercises.
Yeah.
And then you slide up in there and she steady doing, man,
Man,
let me
grab
log on.
that sucker like this.
I'm about to leave now. Some of y'all can make that thing flutter like that.
Yeah.
I mess around to you first on my Christmas list. We putting the damn tree together at my house. Baby, this whole set, my kids got one gift and all this over here yours. I'm telling you, boy. Y'all.
Boy, grab that sucker up. The muscles like, whoop. Hold on. You can't get out.
Have me at the flea market holding hands and you dragging your feet. I'm all that. I'm at the flea market. All that. Sitting up on the 4th row from the front in the church. She done put it on me so bad. I done joined the woman church, boy. God, dog.
Singing scriptures.
Singing scriptures at Bible study and all.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Mina. You better say it, Fatine. Michelle said you got that right, Fatine. We just like wine. We get better with time.
I know that.
All right, now all wine don't age well now. How about that homemade? I want that homemade wine that get you drunk. That's the kind of wine I want.
That drunken love, baby. That drunken love.
Oh gosh, y'all need Jesus. Tracy says, I hope you get toe jam in your mouth.
Every woman want to toe in some man mouth. Don't start that.
Yeah, because they be fooling around on your chest, coming up your neck, inching up to your mouth. Yeah.
What, the feet?
Yeah.
Every woman want to put her foot in a man mouth. That's just it. Look at you. Look at you.
Some women got clean feet, clean bodies, man. You suck their fingers like sucking their toes.
You suck these toes, you really love me.
Yeah, I seen your feet. Yeah, you
right.
Yeah, suck your toes in the dark.
Shut the hell up.
I gotta look at a picture of somebody else's foot and then go up in there with my mask on. I gotta have my mask.
Oh, now you gonna wear a mask? Now you gonna wear one of these
I gotta wear my whole mask.
I can't stand you. My feet ain't that bad.
Nah, they ain't that bad. They ain't that bad.
Cheryl said I'm ticklish on my feet.
Ain't nobody. You know what? I'm not giving no sex ed class, but ain't nobody sucking your feet.
Steven said, we know.
He said, I sucked the hell out of his big feet.
See, that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, something else, boy. I tell you. I don't know how we go like this sometimes. We way far from this letter. We in another state.
Exactly.
We in another state.
But I tell you this. I challenge all men to practice eating macaroni. Go to Bojangles or KFC and get the macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes and gravy in a little cup and practice eating that with no spoon. And you'll thank me later.
There you go. You'll strengthen your tongue and your jaw muscles. That's all we gonna say.
All you got to do is practice eating that.
You'll be all right.
I'm serious. You
That's
practice
it.
eating that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all you got to do.
That's it.
And I ain't talking about you got to do it so you can. Sometimes you start you get a little, then you get good enough you can lift the individual noodles up. Look at you. Look at Veronica. She could be hanging out at Bojangles and see. Look at that man. He ain't asked for no spoon. He ain't asked for no spoon.
Cause you're so dumb. Like,
and what Rodney say? Practice holding your breath. You damn right. You better. You better, cause y'all motherfuckers think people can breathe down there.
We
You out here
can't.
holding your
Yeah,
head.
shit.
Y'all
You
be like,
gotta.
die, boy, die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where, like where did this even go? Like,
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
Cheryl say they're gonna have these women stalking them.
No, it ain't. Ain't nobody want us.
Mm-mm.
Stevenson, Victor, I thought I was the only one trying that.
I done mastered it, bro. I'm at I'm
Wait,
at I'm
Wait,
at
wait, wait,
Super
wait,
Saiyan
wait,
level now.
wait. Somebody got a message for you, Vic. I'm a man, but I'm a lesbian. What should I do? So basically, he's saying that he like women. That's all. That's all he's
No,
saying.
he's saying he's a man, and he's like they're saying a man is a lesbian. That's he just being
Yeah,
funny.
he's just like women. That's all.
Oh yeah, and the Hall's cough drops. You right, but I don't do that, man, because my mouth get cold with that shit though. I don't. That ain't my thing.
all right. So back to the letter.
What letter? What letter? Oh gosh.
So what advice are y'all giving this guy?
I already gave it. Shit, I ain't gonna
The
change
father.
it. The father need to go talk to his son, have a conversation. I think by having a conversation man to man, I think he'd be able to smooth things out.
I agree. The
Mhm.
father need to go talk to the son.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, you're going to make it worse, and you're going to raise suspicion if you don't go to the wedding. So go over there, be man to man. You know what I'm saying? However, everybody has to go into it with an open mind. You
Mhm.
have to go into it with an open mind, and I'm pretty sure you and your son can probably work it
Work it
out.
out. Yeah.
The hardest part is to get the son probably to apologize to the stepmom. But if he apologizes, stepmama needs to accept the apology and don't say anything else. I accept your apology and that be done with
Go
it.
on about a business. That's right. There you go. That's it.
Hmm.
Very simple. Even
So
though
do,
the even though the stepmom is full of crap, because I don't think she knew that what that money really was for.
but you still say he didn't have the right to speak to her like that.
Right. Of course not. Well, I don't say. Well, again, you're gonna get us on a tantrum. You know, I don't know. Again,
You said that you would not let
if you accuse me of something that I didn't do, stepmother, mother-in-law, I may fire back at you.
no, but you
I may
said
fire. I
you would
may.
not let no one disrespect your wife. You won't let your son disrespect your wife.
Right, right. But then I'm not. But I'm also gonna say, wait a minute. Hold on, Junior. You was wrong for that. But Helen, yo, that was a little bit too far. All right. So that right there, I would have put both in there. Yo, whoa, Junior, hold up. But Helen, where you went just now, how do you know it's that's okay? You gonna cross the line to cause him to cross the line.
First
So
of all, you really don't think him and Helen had that conversation before they called the son? He already asked those. He already asked those questions. How
I'm
did you
not.
find out?
Well, we can't assume that, just like we can't assume she knew. Like we can't, you can't assume that. You can't assume one thing and then not assume the other. So I'm just saying, if you assume that they had that conversation, which they probably had a conversation about it, you understand? But
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying. Bad judgment on the father's side. Even if the wife said that, he knows as a man that's a trigger. A trigger. You don't let no stepmom come at your son and say, yo, we gave you this 1,500 and you gave it to your side chick. Yo, a man knows not to do that.
Yeah, you're
Unless
right.
that man is
A
the Minnie
man really
Mouse.
does know that.
Yeah, you don't do that. But remember, we were talking about the alpha male and the alpha female. If he's not, remember, he's not an alpha and he's a doormat and she's the alpha, then I can see that. I can see, God bless my aunt's soul, but she was the one that would say what came to her mind and she would say it. And that's all to it. So I don't know who these people are. That
Yeah.
woman may be that kind of woman that you not to be messed with. That stepmother may be the one not to mess with. And that's her money. And she said what she felt like saying to him. And he knew that and he fired back. We don't know. So we just assuming.
Well, I just hope that they can get it together and he will attend his son's wedding. I mean,
I don't give a damn if you go or don't go. The bottom line is that he need to be a
one,
man. I don't care if he go or don't go. It ain't my people. But at the end of the day, I just think that, you know, the save faith, you know, it's supposed to be a joyous day, and then your pops don't show up. It's not cool. And I think that sometimes cooler heads prevail after the fact. He gave the son a chance to think about it, and the father got a chance to think about it and just go talk to his son and say, yo, let's get a beer and let's go down to the park, shoot some hoop, and let's have a conversation. And that's it.
Let's go to church and have some scripture.
I'm with Michelle. He should talk to his son and also tell him if he's not ready to make a commitment, don't marry this young lady.
He can say that if he chooses to.
That ain't none of his business. I ain't saying none of
He's
that.
talking to him as from a father to a son.
The reason I'm talking to you is because you got crazy with my wife. That's the only reason I'm talking to you.
So you're not going to tell you if okay, say if you know for a fact your son have another woman and he's getting ready to get married, you wouldn't find it your place to say, son, listen.
No.
If you're not ready to commit.
I wouldn't say that. I would have a conversation with him and say, yo, you know, what's this here? Are you got everything under control? I'll listen to what he got to say. And you know, and I'll put some things in his head, but that's his decision. I mean, you know, I'll just put that in his head, you know, that at the end of the day, you may be setting yourself. If you feel that, you know, if you feel that you got to have a side chick and you marrying this woman, then you know you're living in darkness, and you understand that there's repercussions there that can happen, and that's all to it.
You having that talk with him.
I'm gonna have a talk, but I ain't gonna tell him what to do.
No, I didn't say tell him what to do. I just say, do you like Michelle say, like,
and it'd be
something to you though. Yeah. I'm coming to you man to man because you got crazy with my wife. Yeah. That's the only reason how we're gonna start off. Now, if that conversation morphs into that, then yes, I'm going to say that, but I'm not coming to him telling him that's not the reason why I don't care nothing about no side chick, bro. That's you. I want to know why you got crazy with my old lady.
Yeah, that's it.
I tell you, I learned a lot from this show. I really do learn it. I learned a lot from listening to you men speak.
Y'all listen?
Yeah, like I listen to you guys. Like Stevenson said, he says, I'm only going to speak to him about disrespecting my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, all that other shit, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your dumb ass.
Yeah, because you know what? It's, you know, I got to be careful here, but you know, I'm gonna say careful because I just don't want to expose family here. But I mean, but at the end of the day, I watch my parents, how they handle certain things that other members in the family did, and they just mind their business. And it was men and women. My mother told me one time, yo, don't blab that name. I don't want to hear that name come out your mouth. Just mind your business. Matter of fact, when so-and-so get here, you go outside and play. So at the end of the day, as I got older, I started to understand things, but it just wasn't just men. It was women too. And that's why I keep saying at the end of the day, y'all like to beat us up, say this, say that. And it's not fair, but life ain't fair. So us men ain't crying over it no more. We ain't crying over it. Let y'all think about it. Like Vic said, we turn the volume. When y'all turn the volume up, we tune y'all out a little bit more, and we turn the TV up a little bit more.
Put Cheryl's last comment up there, because that's some shit there. That is some shit there.
Okay, what she said.
Why she got to be quiet? The son probably not even sincere with the apology. If see, that's one thing about a man. I don't know about boys, but when a man apologizes, it takes a lot for us. We're not gonna just apologize just because. If I come to you and I sincerely, if my pops come to me, my pops talk some reason into me, and then I come up to you and I say, you know what? I apologize to you. You know, I was talking crazy. You know, this, that, and the other. My dad talked to me. I understand. You know, la 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 la. And then for you to say, well, then I'm gonna fire back off on you because I'm coming to you as somebody, adult, child to adult, whatever. But for you to fire off on me and tomorrow you ain't even sincere, then why then why talk to me? If you don't
you're
think
gonna get it worse. You're gonna get it worse now. You're gonna get it worse. So don't do that. Don't do that. And I understand what Cheryl's saying, but that's if a man, it takes a lot for a man to apologize, and even if it's not sincere. If at the end of the day, just to smooth things out, and he feels that that woman still disrespected me, but I'll be the bigger man and go and apologize, and that's what it is. Then let it be what it is. That's what I'm saying. Women know how to push our effing buttons because we get comments like this to the point that y'all push us in the corner till we don't give a F no more. We don't care. I hate to say that, but y'all do that too much.
Some of y'all can push us in the corner where we don't give an F anymore.
Here we go. We know that. We know that.
Right.
Well, we know what the team is saying too. Mm-hmm. But I get that because some of us can go on and on and on and on
to the point that we don't care.
Most.
I don't mean to be harsh, but sometimes there's no in between in here.
So I get it. All of y'all are definitely saying the same thing. All right. Well, I guess that's all we got to say about this letter.
Did you give your thought? I always say, you said, Fatina, you didn't hear what I said? You gave your opinion?
I don't know. I just hope that they can make it work out because I hate to see a family fall apart over some foolishness. So hopefully the dad and the son and his wife, the stepmom, hopefully they can all come together and just put this behind them. Because it doesn't make any sense for them to fall out from this, especially if they was a tight knit family. And to have something like this to come between them, I don't like to see family have issues. So hopefully they can work it out. Hopefully they'll make amends and they'll be able to go to the wedding, enjoy the wedding, and just live a happy life.
He's gonna be Ricochet. He's gonna be Ricochet Rabbit. Ping, 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 bouncing all over the place.
Noah says, if this young man is about to get married and borrow money from his dad to give to his side chick, then I guarantee that the side chick is a cougar that can cook like grandma, has a deep throat.
Oh, so you didn't preview that? And Kegel muscles tighter than a closed door.
I didn't preview.
Yeah, I read.
You didn't have to preview. That's
curious.
He just spoke. He just spoke some truth just there. He just spoke some truth.
But no, he doesn't have a side chick. It's his friend of his that needed the money, and he was, that's the only way. So I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, guys. Any last thoughts?
We just want to know where we can meet the fellas and the women at, so we can go over scripture.
I don't.
The chapel. Going to the chapel, huh?
I can have scripture right here. Praise the Lord. Thank y'all for watching Tangy T. Thank y'all so much for watching tonight. Thank y'all for leaving y'all comments. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you would like to be a guest, Jill, we're waiting for you to come back to the show. Let me know when you're available. If you guys would like to be a guest, let us know. tangytoflife@gmail.com. You guys can leave topic suggestions there. You have an email letter, please send it to me. I'm the only one that sees the email letters. These guys don't know anything about the letters until we go live and they hear it along with you all. So send it to tangytoflife@gmail.com. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. Be safe out there. Mr. Unrealistic Expectations. Thank you so much, my brother, for sitting.
I was about to tell you, at the beginning of the show, somebody told me that I have unrealistic expectations.
Oh, really?
So,
do you believe that?
No, because I feel like, if I put something, I ain't gonna put nothing on you I wouldn't put on myself. So if I can do it, you can do it. That simple. Treat me how you want to be treated.
Nah, I like that.
I mean, some people can't. Some people don't know what that means.
Brother Fatine, thank you so much for joining us. New York, WBLS radio station. Appreciate you, my brother. Still here in South Carolina, enjoying this
cool weather.
cold.
Cold weather. Y'all ain't used to this.
You used to it.
And I got to give you props. You did a move in your exercise class. I thought you was in one of Michael Jackson's videos, boy. Hey, you was moving, girl.
You went to the class?
Nah, I seen it just split. She put on social media. That's all women. So
I'm going.
Yeah,
we crash it together. When you going tomorrow morning?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Long as I told Veronica I got zero rhythm, so she can't record me. I cannot dance. I can't move. I can't do none of that.
I told him just move. That's what I tell the ladies. If you can't do a certain move, long as you're moving.
I'm in the back plotting. I'm trying to see who got on a thong, because that sweat.
You're not welcome to the class.
That sweat. That sweat. It'll have the outline of the drawers. Somebody got a thong.
What if they ain't got no drawers on, Victor?
You're coming for the wrong purpose, sir.
Well, hey, listen. People get mad for whatever reason. I'm coming to the class and look at some ass. I ain't coming to damn get in shape. I'm already in shape.
Veronica, I'll come to work out. Just let me know.
Thank you
I ain't coming to work out.
Thank you. Shut up, Stevenson.
Please,
guys, have a great weekend. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching the show. We appreciate y'all. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Tangy of Life. Spread the word, share the video. We appreciate you so much. Enjoy your night. Good night.